It was a quiet night, like any other. The streets were silent, and all seemed peaceful. But peace is fleeting, especially when they come knocking. Maya sat alone in her living room, the dull hum of the TV keeping her company. Outside, the wind whispered through the trees, and the night seemed ordinary enough, until she heard it. A knock at the door.
Who is it?
There's no answer. She looks through the peephole, but the porch light is flickering, casting shadows. She sees no one. Her unease grows. Still, something compels her to open the door just a crack. Maya froze. Something wasn't right. Then she saw it. Their eyes. Eyes that weren't human. Pitch black, as empty as the night itself.
Can we come inside? We need to use your phone,
the girl asked. Maya tatteredly answered,
I'm sorry, it's really late. Maybe you should try a neighbor.
Let us in.
They ask again, more forcefully this time. Maya's fear grew, her pulse quickening as the light flickered. She tried to close the door, but they were stronger than they seemed, much stronger. The children's eyes. They stared straight through her, like bottomless pits of darkness, beckoning her to give in.
Let us in. We can't come in unless you invite us.
Maya slammed the door shut and backed away, but they were everywhere. At the windows, at the back door, watching, waiting. She races toward her bedroom, hides under the bed, shaking. The pounding at the door stops. It's silent, too silent. Maybe they've gone? Just as she comes out from hiding,
you should have let us in.
The legend of the black-eyed children is a modern urban myth that has sparked both fascination and fear since the late 1990s. These beings are said to resemble normal children, usually between the ages of 6 and 16, but with one terrifying feature. Their eyes are entirely black, devoid of sclera, the white part of the eye, iris, or pupils. The story first gained widespread attention in 1996 when a Texas journalist named Brian Bethel recounted a chilling experience he had in Abilene, Texas. He claimed that one night, 2 boys approached him as he sat in his car and asked for a ride. Bethel described feeling an overwhelming sense of fear and dread, even before he noticed that their eyes were pitch black. He declined their request and quickly drove away, shaken by the encounter. Since Bethel's account, similar stories have surfaced from all around the world, but they are most commonly reported in the United States. The spread of these tales is largely due to the internet, where various individuals have shared their personal encounters with these eerie beings. The common characteristics of the black-eyed children vary, but several common characteristics that the children usually wear plain, outdated clothing. Some reports describe them as wearing hoodies, while others depict them in old-fashioned clothing, almost like something out of a bygone era. Despite their odd attire, their most disturbing feature is their eyes. Completely black, with no discernible iris or sclera. The black-eyed children typically approach adults in a calm, almost robotic manner. They often ask for something, whether it be a ride, permission to enter a house, or even the use of a phone. Their speech is formal, sometimes outdated, and monotone. Those who encounter them report an overwhelming sense of fear and unease, even before they realize something is wrong with the children's eyes. The aura of these beings seems to trigger a primal fear response. One of the most unsettling aspects of these encounters is that the black-eyed children seem to need permission to enter a house, car, or any other space. This characteristic draws comparisons to vampire legends, where the creature can only enter a home if invited. In many stories, if the person refuses their request or closes the door, the black-eyed children vanish. Sometimes, those who encounter them report looking away momentarily, only to find the children have disappeared without a trace. The legend has given rise to numerous theories about the nature of these mysterious children. Some of the most popular explanations include, first, extraterrestrial beings. Some believe the black-eyed children are aliens, possibly hybrids created through human-alien experimentation. The completely black eyes, emotionless demeanor, and the feeling of unnatural fear are sometimes interpreted as signs that these entities aren't human. Second, demonic entities. Another common theory is that these children are demons or spirits in disguise, possibly trying to possess or harm those who let them in. Their need for permission to enter aligns with folklore surrounding demons or malevolent spirits. Third, vampiric beings. The fact that black-eyed children request permission to enter a space draws parallels to vampire lore, where vampires cannot enter a home without being invited in. This has led some to speculate they may be a modern version of vampire-like entities. Fourth, ghosts or lost souls. Some people think the black-eyed children are the spirits of deceased children or souls trapped in limbo. They may be wandering the earth seeking help, though their sinister appearance and behavior suggest they are more dangerous than they seem. And fifth, psychological or urban legend. Skeptics suggest that the black-eyed children phenomenon is simply a case of mass hysteria or a modern urban legend that spread through the internet. In this view, the stories are either fabricated or the result of the power of suggestion, where people claim to see these children after hearing about the legend. After Brian Bethel's story in 1996, there have been numerous accounts of encounters with black-eyed children. These stories often share similar details, with people describing these eerie children appearing at their doorsteps or near cars late at night. One commonly reported scenario involves the children knocking on a door, usually at night, asking to be let in. They often claim they need to use the phone or come inside because something terrible has happened. However, the person answering the door always feels an overwhelming sense of dread, and most shut the door in panic. Despite the widespread reports, there is no concrete evidence of their existence, no video recordings or photographic proof, leaving the legend largely in the realm of personal anecdotes. The black-eyed children legend has grown to become a staple of internet horror stories, especially in the era of Creepypasta and forums dedicated to paranormal encounters. The phenomenon has inspired numerous horror films, books, and TV shows that feature characters based on these eerie figures. Their terrifying image, combined with their unexplained nature, makes them a potent and unsettling modern myth. In conclusion, the legend of the black-eyed children is a chilling modern folklore that taps into primal fears of the unknown. Whether they are malevolent spirits, aliens, or simply the product of mass hysteria, the stories of their eerie presence and the paralyzing fear they invoke continue to captivate and terrify people around the world.
Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.